So what can I say to you? When I'm off day, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby. What is this for this girl? What is love? Love, what is love? You believe in it for two.
Yo, what it do, man? This is your boy, North End Florida, man. This is Hope in the Morning Show, man. What's good, man? I hope everybody out there is having a good weekend so far. If you're up, you know what I'm saying? It's 9 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of y'all are probably not up. Y'all probably had a good Friday, man. I had a great Friday. Had a good show. Had the legend, had the GOAT on. Had Mundo on, Trevino. You know, he has Mundo tattoos. He's been in the game since 94. So it was good talking to a legend like that, man. You know, always passed by the shop. Always seen him in, well, I always seen rappers have his, you know, his shop in the video. And he's tattooed a lot of people, being in the game since 94. So it was a pleasure. It was dope having him on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling when you get to talk to people like that uh, in the city and across the world, you know what I'm saying, that's been putting in work, that love what they do. And just sitting talking to him about the culture of tattooing that he loves and he embraced. That was dope to hear, man. That was I was almost like a student, you know what I'm saying, just paying attention. But that's dope, man, when you talk to people that love what they do. So if you love what you do and if you've been putting in work for a long time, man, holler at me. We probably can chop it up one day soon though. But yeah, man, started this morning off uh in the garden. You know, one of my crates, unfortunately, one of my crates bust the bottom of it. I was growing some orange watermelon in it. So it bust. It bust a few days ago. It was raining. I couldn't do nothing. So I woke up this morning after editing uh some clips from last night's show, which I will be posting today. I said, man, let me go ahead and just fix this crate before it rain again. Um, because man, I don't want my plants to die. They might die. I don't know. We'll see. I'm finna replant them after I do this. I was cutting the yard. I was doing all this. I was like, man, let me go do this show, and then I'll just get back out there. So this like my little break, man. So shout out to Mundo. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking the hat. I'm rocking the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Team Mundo in the building. Rocking the shirt, rocking the hat, and it's Hope in the Morning. Also, I didn't have the show last week, but it's all good though. Um, I had Jay Biggs on. It was Jay Biggs, you know what I'm saying? It was dope having him on. An artist that's doing big things in this area. I really wish people would pay more attention to what Jay Biggs is doing as far as the Fold 9 area, as far as the waves that he is making in the music, especially Texas, Louisiana, just in the world, you know, getting his songs played on BET. Videos is quality. Album is quality. He's actually putting out albums. He's putting out videos. He has features with Bun B, Little O, Devin the Dude. I mean, his name is. I mean, if you ask those guys who Jay Biggs is, and they go say, "Yeah, I know Jay Biggs." Ain't too many artists can say that, you know. So shout out to Jay Biggs. It was a dope show having him on, and we finally got that done. I've been trying to get Jay Biggs on the show since maybe December. So that was dope having him on, man. Just getting just for him having to chop it up and talking about his journey and what got him to where he is right now, taking it serious, investing in himself um, for the quality of work. So shout out to Jay Biggs, man, because there ain't too many artists come on this platform. Not saying that they can't, but this is not really like a music type platform, man. You know, it's we talk to everybody though. So shout out to Jay Biggs and you know all the other artists out there that's doing their thing and that's grinding, man. So it's good, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I'm tired right now. It's a little humid out there, bro. I was trying to hurry up and cut that backyard, man. But anyway, man, what's going on? Like I said, um, this is Hope in the Morning Show, man. I'm trying to, you know, start the morning off right. Unfortunately, in the city has had some events this past week. It's been a sad day for the city. It's been raining a lot, even though I love the rain. It's been raining a lot, but we didn't had a lot of violence going on in the city, unfortunately, and it's a lot of finger pointing. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of It's this person, it's that person, it's the parents, it's the kids, it's this, it's that, it's not to this and that. And it's just people just pointing fingers at each other like the Spider-Man meme. How it's three Spider-Mans, they all point at each other, and that's all it is, bro. People just pointing at each other. And every answer is right. There's no particular, it's no one right answer that's just gonna solve what's going on, especially in the city. But when you look outside the city, you see things happening in all across America. So it's really it's a city problem for sure, but you know what I'm saying? It's a America problem. It's a culture problem or whatever. And I appreciate the people that been hitting me up that been wanting to talk about it on the platform. Um, but Fridays is just, you know what I'm saying, sticking to the brand, bro. Fridays is just dedicated to talking to passionate people who already got booked up, and we talking about what they doing and what they grinding for. Now, if you want to come on Saturdays or whatever for like 5-10 minutes and get something off your chest, you can always do that. But for some reason, people don't want to do that. They want to sit on the couch and or whatever. But like I said, man, if y'all want to come on Saturday morning and dial that 832-3L-4095, you're more than welcome to get something off your chest and just say what you got to say or whatever. But as far as dedicating a whole podcast episode to that, we didn't. I didn't heard enough talking. I didn't did enough talking or whatever. It's time for some action or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Just watch your people, man. For sure. Real talk. Ooh, I forgot to do those blinds in the front. Anyway, man, shout out to everybody that's having a happy birthday today. I'm not gonna shout out the happy birthdays for sure. I ain't gonna shout out the happy birthdays today, but happy birthday to y'all. I shouted somebody out happy birthday on the show, and then I didn't do the little happy birthday on Facebook. It's like, oh, you want people to tell you happy birthday, but you don't be doing it. I was like, well, I shouted it out on the show. Go watch the show. I shouted you out. I didn't get no comment after that. I guess they went to go see it, but I ain't get no comment, no response after that. So I'm just gonna do one at a time. I ain't finna be doing both. You ain't finna get two out of me, all right? Some of y'all don't even be doing one. So you're not finna get two out of me. But anyway, like I said, I missed last week. So I'm recapping this week and last week. So last week, if you might have not known, I have got an award. It's from the 409 Media Mixer, which was a dope event. If you was not there, if you're doing anything particular out there, and if you wasn't there, you missed out. That's your fault. That's your fault. They've been promoting it for the longest, and you just missed out. My dog is annoying me right now. I guess because I've been out there in the backyard doing my thing, but my dog is really annoying me right now, barking at people in the front. Let me see who he barking at up there, man. Let's see what he doing. Hold on. Let's see who he barking at. Oh, I got some stuff getting delivered today too. Got a lot of stuff getting delivered today, man. Let's see what's out there. He just be dry barking, be honest with you. He know I be doing the show and he just be dry barking trying to get my attention or whatever. Ain't nobody out there. Oh yeah, it is somebody out there. Somebody out there in the front chilling. He make me sick sometimes. But anyway, hold on. Let me see if this reached. Let me get my award. Hold on. All right, so chilling at the Media Mixer, talking to the homie, and Rose Gold was talking about something. I thought he would say he was presenting an award. They had a lot of people out there. They had a lot of people that was on the platform that was talking and stuff. So I'm thinking that he's gonna give an award to one of those people, because you had people coming from Chicago, LA, wherever, to talk on the podium to give their advice and stuff. So I'm thinking like he's finna present one of them award. So I'm talking to the homie. Good morning. Good morning, Mo. Good morning, Arthur. Good morning, Alan. What's good? So I'm talking to one of the homies, and I hear him say, "Yeah, this guy from the North End." So I just turned my head like that. I like, and he said, "I'm gonna present this award to North End, Florida." I'm like, "What?" So bang, I got this award right here. Yo, I don't really like being put on the spotlight like that. That's not my thing. Getting put on the spotlight. I be chilling in a cut. But man, it was good to get this award. I don't know where I'm gonna hang it. It matches what I got on too. Shout out to Mundo for the hat and the shirt. But oh, Kelly, what's good, bro? But like I was saying, man, I got this award and it was pretty good. It was pretty dope. 49 Media Mixer I-10 Connected Award, Flood Hope for connecting people, inspiring growth, and creating legacy. That's what's up. So I appreciate Eric T, and I appreciate my boy Rose Gold for the award. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. That was dope of them. And it was dope to get that award in front of some people that's doing some things to let them know. You know what I'm saying? I'm here though. Appreciate you for sure. Kelly, man, what's up, bro? You been wilding a little bit. You've been wilding a little bit, homie. I seen that video. I seen that video, Kel, dog. Old girl posted a video. You was knocking on the door. I guess you was really in love, man. That's what love do, bro. Man, don't let them catch you slipping like that, homie. I was like, oh no, not my boy Kelly. I remember the phone call when you called me talking about what you was looking for. I say he must have found it, and it must have been good. But hey, man, I'm glad you're in good spirits, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you though. Hey, you know, we from that north. We got them spider senses. Spider senses started tingling. I say, hold on. He said the north end. You hear the north end, your left ear start tingling. You know, if you're from the north end and somebody say north end, your left ear start tingling. My left ear started tingling. I was like, what? But that was dope. I appreciate it, man. Back to the session. If you missed the show with Mundo Trevino, legendary tattoo artist in Beaumont, Texas, and Texas, period. That show is on YouTube right now. It's on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and such and such. That was a dope show. He gave great in-depth of the tattoo culture, the tattoo world, how tattoos is accepted now, how back in 94, he couldn't tattoo a white woman because of the racism in Southeast Texas to what he doing now, doing his thing. And so that was a dope show, man. Y'all need to check that out for sure. And check out the show I did with Biggs, man. Jay Biggs doing his thing for sure. You know, so there's some dope shows and stuff. But yeah, I made an announcement. I think it was yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was Thursday. I wasn't gonna make that announcement, but I did it for, you know what I'm saying, this person to make sure she follows through on her word or whatever. But yes, the superintendent, the new appointed superintendent, BISD superintendent, you know what I'm saying, just chopping it up with her. She's saying she'll come on the show July the 14th, 7 p.m. I think that is a Tuesday. And we're just going to talk about what's been going on in BISD, man. And I didn't want to make that. I was going to post that like maybe in July the 1st or something like that. But I was like, you know, she said, yeah. So let me go ahead and post it just to make sure she like, okay, for sure or whatever. But that's cool having her own or whatever. That's dope. And appreciate the homie for reaching out that want to come on while I'm doing that show. But let's go be a solo show, dog. It's gonna be a solo show, man. It's gonna look kind of awkward for me having her in another person because I've been doing all my other shows solo. You know what I'm saying? Just me and that person. So it would be kind of weird having somebody else with me while she there. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 people. Like we just go keep it one-on-one or whatever. But I do appreciate you for tapping in and wanting to come on and talk to her too. But it's all good. So hopefully she nothing cancels the plans because that'll be dope having her own. Because a lot of people are concerned about what's going on in the city as far as BISD. And I think as far as if you want to grow the city of Beaumont, because you know, a lot of elected politicians and stuff, they talk about growing the city and things like that. I think you have to have a good school district to combat everything. As far as like less crime, you need to have less crime and you need to have a good school district if you want to bring people in, if you want to bring particular companies out here and all those good things. So it goes hand in hand as far as trying to grow the city. Because people are saying that. And I got the city manager, Beaumont city manager, new elected, well, not elected, but new appointed city manager of Beaumont. He coming on next Friday. We're going to talk about all those things. We're going to talk about growing the city. We're going to talk about, you know, crime. We're going to talk about infrastructure. We're going to talk about the budget. You know? We're going to talk about bringing things in to entice people to, you know, we're going to talk about all them things. So the city manager of Beaumont, new appointed city manager, he coming on next Friday. And we go chop it up. That's what we do. Talk to all the people. Police, city managers, rap artists, mayors, sheriffs, CEOs, and et cetera, et cetera. Because I know a few people got mad, and they was mad because I had Beaumont PD on. You know what I'm saying? I had Bo PD on, and I was talking to them. A few people got mad because of that. Like, look, man, I talk to everybody. So you might not like the guests that I talk to, but hey, that's cool. That's me. That's what I do. If you don't like the people I talk to, then create your own platform, create your own show where you can talk to the people that you want to. That's all you got to do. And 9 times out of 10, you probably will hit me up and ask for advice. So if you want to start your own show, go ahead and do that. And talking about that too, I'm thinking about giving away a few things for people who actually might want to start their own show. I got some stuff in here that is kind of cluttering up the room, cluttering up the house. And I think I might give it to a few serious people. You know, like I got a ring light, got a big ring light, I got a webcam I'm not using. What else I got? I got some stuff. I got a lot of stuff. So, you know, I might give that away to somebody if they're serious enough, but we'll see. Because I talk to people all the time, you know what I'm saying, how to start and how to do things and whatever, but I never see it captivate. I never see it turn into anything. So we'll see where it's going. If not, I'll just throw it in the trash. And no, Alan, I'm not even gonna let you get that, bro. You're gonna be the first to know, my brother. You got too many things going on, man. For real though, dog. You gotta take care of them. You gotta take care of them women problems, bro. I'm not finna give you this and then some chick kick your dough in and then and take the ring light and the webcam. And I hit you 2 weeks later or a month later and be like, yo, what's up with the podcast? Oh man, girl, took all the stuff, bro. I know how it go, my brother. I know how it go, my brother. It's all good, man. For real, though. Oh no, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Like I said, appreciate you. Size large, don't forget about me because that's gonna be a dope show if she tap in and she continue. My brother Luther, I see Luther in the building. Luther Donald, hey man, follow my boy Luther, man. Wrestler, he probably gonna be. I see him on SummerSlam one day. I see the homie on SummerSlam. Man, check out the video I just posted. The man picked the guy up 12 feet in the air, slammed him on his back. I know he was dead after that. I know he was gone after that, bro. You can't get slammed 12 feet in the air and be all right after that, bro. He had boy touching the sky, touching the heavens, slammed him on his back. I say, my God. My God. WWE, sign him right now. I almost said WWF. I'm old school. I almost said WWF. WWE, sign my boy Luther right now. For real though. So, like I said, go follow the homie Luther, man. I posted his video. He just posted or whatever. There he is right there. So go follow the homie, man, wrestling and stuff. So that's what's up. Bring your kids out there to go watch them too. Y'all be saying there's nothing to do. Bring your kids. Take your kids somewhere. It's summertime. I see y'all be turning up. I see y'all be in Barbados and St. Luke in Jamaica. I see y'all be doing y'all thing. Bring y'all kids somewhere. Bring your kids somewhere for the summer. It don't matter. It can be Houston, San Antonio, New Orleans. They not gonna forget that trip. All right. As long as they get out the house, they happy with that. You know, I was happy getting woke up 2, 3 in the morning. Parents be like, get up. We finna go. We excited. 2 or 3 in the morning. We excited. We going on a little trip. That shit could have been to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But we just excited on the road trip. We finna go to Dallas. Bring your kids somewhere. Bring your kids to go do something. Like back in the days, my parents, the weekend, they was doing stuff with us, man. Nowadays, man, parents, they just, you know, they doing their own thing. They turning up. They leaving the kids playing PlayStation, doing all them other things or whatever, man. Back in the days, man, parents was doing stuff with their kids and stuff. That's what my dad and my mom was doing. We was playing sports, so we'll be at the baseball field right now. We'll be at the soccer field right now. You know what I'm saying? We be doing all kind of things. So parents got to start dedicating more stuff to the kids, man, for real though. But back to the thing. Port Arthur, the political scene is crazy. Port Arthur, y'all got to get it together, bro. Port Arthur politics is wild, man. I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to Port Arthur, but the political scene, I'm surprised they not fighting out there. They shooting shots, they shooting slugs. It's grimy, bruh. It's grimy in Port Arthur with the politics, bro. And these positions, these elected seats, not even paying that much. I'm gonna be honest with you, they not. They not paying. They maybe like a stipend. It's like maybe $17K at the most for these seats a year. You shooting slugs at each other for $17K, $15K, fighting words for 15,000. Man, see, that's why I don't be doing politics like that. Y'all too dirty. Y'all too dirty. Y'all commercials. Man. I seen a commercial. It wasn't Port Arthur, but it was a political commercial. And dude, I was like, my God, I didn't even know the person who they was talking about, but they was just dogging the heck out of him on the commercial. And I'm like, just imagine that dude watching that commercial from the other campaign from what they posted on him. I'm like, that's fighting words right there. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, Port Arthur, get it together. I think Dr. Candace supposed to be going to Port Arthur. And you already know she was Candace Matthews. What's up, Dr. Candace? What's Candace's last name? What's her last name? Candace. Let's see. Yeah, Candace Matthews. Dr. Candace Matthews, she say she's setting up an office in Port Arthur. So y'all already know Dr. Candace, she been going viral. She been cutting up, going to judges' offices and everything, just cursing and everything. She was talking to some black chick. She was talking about a wig and everything. I'm like, jeez. I was like, oh, dang. So, man, Port Arthur, bro. I don't know what y'all got going on there. I don't want none of y'all on the show. Don't be hitting me up. I don't want y'all on the show, man. Man. It's going to be too messy. It's too much drama. I can't. No, man. I'm going to direct y'all to some other platforms y'all can go ahead and talk to. But over here, man. Yeah, look, Labrina say that right there. Just go to the water park. Bring your kids to the water park, bro. Your kids gonna be 17 and 18. They never been to the zoo. They never been to a water park. They just experiencing life. Your kids be that late in the game. Never been to the zoo. You know what I'm saying? They friends of mine. Let's go to the zoo. Shit, I ain't never been. Dude, you 19, you never been to the zoo? Nah, that's embarrassing. But like Labrina say, man, just take your kids to the water park. That's all they need. They gonna be thinking about that the whole summer. And we went to the water park. Bringing a Schlitterbahn out there in New Braunfels. Now that'll change your way of thinking. Water parks right there. I don't know about Wolf Lodge. Bring them to New Braunfels at Schlitterbahn. That's gonna change your whole perspective of how a water park should be. That's gonna be like the baseline. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just bring them to any water park. And then you could gradually go up to that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 17K for real though. I think the mayor, he only get 30K in Beaumont. And that's words from the mayor himself. That was a few years back. So it could have went up. I don't know, but it was 30K for the mayor. They don't be making that much if y'all. It's not like Houston. Houston, they get paid, but out here in Beaumont, Port Arthur, all these other cities, man, it's more like a volunteer type kind of work. That's why you see most of these council people, they have other jobs other than a council, other than the mayor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they buying content creators as weapons too. Dang, how much they paying? What you talking about in PA? Dang, dog. Oh, I think I know who you talking about. Dang, they buying content creators, bro. Hey, man, I can't be bought, man. You gotta. I ain't even tell you can't buy me for that, bro. Gotta be a lot, but not for that. If y'all only making 17K for that, shit, y'all ain't paying a lot. I'm gonna tell you that. I got bills, so you gotta pay at least. Gotta be at least a mortgage bill or something like that for me to say something. But I don't even got the effort to be putting in something like that, bro. Like for real. I got too much stuff to go on to be kind of focused on that to create some kind of content for other people and stuff, man. I got too much going on. I barely have time. Take them on a mission trip. 17K a month, I would definitely be running for office somewhere. 17K a month. Well, yeah, I would. 17K a month, about 100, almost 200K. After taxes, you're looking at maybe like 140, 150. I think I could do that. Yeah. Candace does have a good following though. She do have a good following. I wonder how much they paid her for that. I wonder how much. I actually hit Candace up too. She commented on my post with Zena Stevens or whatever on one of my on TikTok on my post. I hit up, see what was good. But I think she had to I think she had to pay to play. So I ain't paying shit. I ain't paying nothing, dog, for it out. But anyway, school is out, man. They do have some. I should have did my due diligence and listed some summer programs out there because a lot of people be claiming that it's nothing to do as far as programs for the kids. It's no summer programs for the kids. But in my perspective, I think that y'all just don't do enough work, enough research to see if there's programs out there for the kids. You could talk to one of your BISD school board members if you know who they are. Hell, you could talk to your city councilman, and see if they have programs for kids in the city for the summer. So, I mean, you can always reach out to people to you can always do your research instead of getting on social media and complaining about things they don't have. A lot of people ask me questions about something, and boom, I just go to TikTok, type in that, boom, send them a video right then and there. Hey, how do you do this? Boom, TikTok. Here's the video right here. Most of the stuff that I learned was from YouTube and looking on TikTok to see how to do this and do that, to do this and do that. A lot of y'all are just so used to not, putting in the effort that y'all just be like, F, I'm finna quit, or I'm just gonna go to social media and complain. So reach out to your BISD school board members and reach out to your city councilman to see what summer programs they got out there. Like I said, I didn't do the research. I would have had it listed. But I'm busy. Paul. What's that? What crazy murder story involving a married couple? I don't even know about that. Like I said, I'm recapping a couple weeks ago, man. So I be forgetting stuff. I don't even know what this crazy murder story involving a married couple. What happened with that murder couple? I don't know. I don't know why I wrote that. But anyway, if y'all didn't know, in the news, they had a shrimp boat that was stuck on the beach. People are trying to link this shrimp boat with 100 pounds of coke that they found on the beach also. The shrimp boat could have been supplying the coke. There's been a lot of conspiracy theories out there. In Galveston, people have been finding money out there at the beach. So if you go into Galveston, look out. You might find something there. You might be finding coke, money, all kind of things. Everything is washing up on that beach. Me personally, I do not let the water touch my feet in Galveston. I would go watch the water, but the water is not touching my feet. I really don't even want my feet touching the sand in Galveston. You never know what's in that sand. But if you do go to Galveston, pay attention because things have been washing out on that beach. Coke, money, shrimp boats. And I think unfortunately, they had a kid that lost his life. I think he got swept away in the current out there. So be careful out there, man. Don't let your kids go that deep into the water if they do go, and pay attention to them. Like if they do go into the water and they just maybe like ankle high, man, pay attention to them, bro. Like focus on them and don't be too far away. You never know what might happen, man. They have sharks out there and everything. A boat with powder. Hey, I ain't go. If I found some powder, I would be scared, bro. Like that's the only thing I'm calling the police for. If I find some powder or some coke on there, I'm gonna call the police. I'm not finna hit the homies up and be like, bro, I got a brick. No, I'm not finna be. No, I'm not finna be traveling from Galveston to Beaumont and get pulled over by the police because a light out, and then be like, hey, let me just see what's going on, and they find the brick in the back, and now I gotta explain. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna go through that. Now money, I'm keeping that. For real though. If I find some money, I'm keeping that. That's a blessing. That to me, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not turning in no money. I seen people turn in money and the police gave them like a bicycle or something. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I'm not turning in $100K or more for a bicycle. Like, nah, bro. That's a blessing. You know? tucking this money in, and we gone. We out of the coke. I'm leaving. I'm calling police. Hey, they got some coke right there. Such and such. We just left. We don't know what's going on. We just want to, we minding our business. That's what I'm saying. It'd be cartel. Cartel might spin the block and be like, this coke was here. And then they see your car driving off, and now they think you got the coke. Yeah, I know how the movies go. Yeah, it's never a black person that finds coke, bro. For real though, it's never no black people that find anything. That's a hint. That's a good point. We never hear about a black person finding it. We always hear about like white person or Mexican or Puerto Rican or whatever they got out here. Asian guy. We always hear them finding it. So, hey, I could be in the wrong. That's probably why we never see black people find it, because black people don't say nothing. We not turning that in. We understand this is a blessing right here. Our ancestors then blessed us with this, okay? Especially if it comes from the water. See, now I'm getting too deep. If it comes from the water, that's definitely a blessing. Shout out to all my ancestors that jumped off that ship. That's definitely a blessing if it came from the water. I'm not turning nothing. The coke, ancestors, don't be sending me no coke. Don't send me no coke, ancestors. Just send the money. Send the coke somewhere else. But I'm going to take the money for real, though. Anyway, they've been talking about a gang injunction. Talking about a gang injunction. I seen somebody talk about a gang injunction. It really irked me a little bit. Somebody got killed, and somebody in the comments said on Crip. Somebody was reading the comments, seen that, and said, hey, we need a gang injunction, just because they read a comment that somebody said on Crip. I'm thinking like, that person that shot or killed somebody probably wasn't even a Crip. This probably was just like a regular dude or whatever, but excuse me, damn. It just kind of irked my nerves as far as like a gang injunction. Now, they do have cliques out here, but as far as like gangs and stuff like Crips and stuff, they still got cats my age that's still gang banging. Well, I ain't gonna say gang banging, but still affiliate. You still see them at hood days and stuff. But other than that, it's not like the 90s and early 2000s when boys was really like fighting because of what color you had and because of what side you was from. So it really has down. I mean, it's not about that no more, for real though. But as far as a gang injunction, dude, like, come on, man, chill out. Yeah, bike. Man, there was some dude walking. He found some money, and he turned it into a police, and they gave him a bike for the reward. I guess so he wouldn't have to walk no more. They say, we'll give you a bike. Not even a little motorbike, man. It was like a regular bike. I said, damn, they could have gave him like a little electric bike or something. But yeah, I was like, man, forget that. Shout out to my boy Mundo. Mundo in the building. I think they opened at 2:00, he said. 5955 feeling. So if you want a tattoo, hit up my boy Mundo, man. He was on the show last night. That was a great show, man. That was dope. I appreciate you, my brother, for coming in. I told you. I got the hat and I got the shirt, man. We Team Mundo over here, man. Like, for real, though, dog. You know what I'm saying? We locked in. Go to the shop. It's a dope shop, man. And if you need a tattoo from one of the legends, been in the game since 94, hit him up. Who else would you want to get hit up by? I mean, a legend tattooing since 94. Man, come on, man. Let the GOAT tattoo you up, for real. I'm going to get me one. Morning, T. Morning, Ty. Man, y'all follow the homie Ty, man. Y'all follow everybody. Follow the homie Ty. She be putting me on music. I done got like 3-4 songs off the video she did or whatever. So, hold on, what she said. She said, Angel Rodriguez, I do music at MRJJC, and the kids themselves talked about the Crip and Blood stuff, ain't it? It's acronyms, clicks, and those clicks always spawn up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. It's not really, it's not Crips and Bloods. It's not Crips and Bloods out here fighting each other. But hey, when you're on the outside looking in, or if you've never been on the inside, or if you're on the outside looking in, then yeah, you would think that. And it's crazy, dog. It's crazy, man. We gotta start inviting some of these people to the barbecue. Just let them see what goes on at the barbecue, so you could get a little season, get a little flavor. You won't be all weirded out when you're around a few black people. Some of y'all are comfortable around one, maybe two black people at the most. But the minute it's 3, 4, 5, then y'all start start getting a little comfortable for y'all. And I can tell, I can see it. It's not hard to tell. So that's what's up. Excuse me, man. God dang. You have Crips in the south and Bloods in the north and both Bloods in the west. None of this is organized. Hold on, Angel. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro, man. Yeah, I could tell you the game now. I could tell you the game, bro. I can tell you how it went down. You got a small clique of old school Bloods in the north end. Small clique. You know what I'm saying? Tulane and Silver Street, them boys right there. Back in the days, Texas Street. You had a small percentage, but mostly, you know what I'm saying, it was Hoovers and stuff in the north end. From Votes to Gladys to Pine Street to all that, you know. So I could tell you the history if you want to know the history and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good though. Yeah, it ended a while back. Thank God it ended around a long time ago, bro. We got to grow past this, man. We got to get better. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to do better, man. And another thing, man, I seen people before I get out of here because I got to go back and cut the grass and do all this stuff. And I'm just gonna cut the back because I was cutting grass and I was like, I don't even know why I started. I hate when I start cutting the grass and I'll be like, man, why did I do this? Like I should have just pushed it off on another day. But anyway, somebody was saying how it wasn't people doing things like where's the people in the community doing and it's nobody trying to help. It is a lot of people in the community in Beaumont that are doing some great things, but y'all just don't pay attention to them when they post the stuff. Y'all scroll by real quick. It's some incredible people out there that are doing things in the city of Beaumont. Positive things, but it doesn't gravitate to you because y'all are just so force feed into negative stuff that y'all don't even see the people out there that are doing things that's going to talk to the kids that are holding events at parks that are just, you know, counselors and everything. It's people out there that's doing some stuff, but y'all don't bring y'all kids out there. They had an event, I think, last week at Imagination Station. Did you bring your kids there? No, you probably didn't. But they've been posting it and they've been networking and pushing it out there. But y'all algorithm is so fed with negativity and fights and violence and drama that when something good kind of comes through, y'all don't see it. It don't get to y'all. Y'all got to start weeding out your algorithm, man. That's why when people post fights, man, I low key be deleting people. I ain't trying to see those fights on my timeline. I'm trying to see the people that are doing good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to see fight. I didn't see enough fights growing up throughout to now, man. It's nothing new as far as I haven't seen as far as fights going on. So I'm not trying to see no more fights. And that's what y'all share. Y'all share mugshots, fights, people getting shot, and stuff going on. Y'all don't share the good stuff. And so y'all kids miss out, or y'all miss out on people that are doing stuff. And you can be like, oh, my niece or my nephew can go to that. You know what I'm saying? So weed your algorithm, get your algorithm right, full of positivity. That way you can see the people that are doing stuff out there. I'm gonna have to come on one of these morning shows, drink some coffee and chat with you. Coffee and tea with Floyd. Hey man, that's all it takes. Check with the education and HISD who performed, and the district will refuse to pay them. Appreciate that, Derek Jones, Silver Street and Tulane click. But Labrina, affiliated with the Tulane and what a surprise! What a surprise! She was on the red team. Handkerchief matching, we the red shirts. The last two shooters, I did a music session with them. Oh, damn. And another I taught him in the 4th grade. That's sad. Damn, man. That's sad, Angel. But hey, man, keep doing your thing, bro. I appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing out there, my brother. It's a lot of young kids doing some amazing things too, man. Let's not get it misconstrued, man. It's a lot of great kids out there, bro. It's a lot of good kids out there that's doing some good things, that are graduating, that's going to college, and just doing things, period, you know? But when you see certain things happen, now it's like the teens. It's just a certain group of individuals, man, for real though. So shout out to all the good kids out there. Shout out your parents. Shout out the parents out there that's doing anything. Shout out to the good kids out there too. Bro, you come to my house unannounced, you will get popped. Anybody out there, do not come to my house unannounced. You will get popped. I'll pop one of you, and I got a couple little killers I posted. Them killers just ready to tear somebody's ankle up. I got 2 killers. They would tear your ankle off your leg. Check out the video I just played. They don't play. The killers I got, they do not play. They was training early this morning, just going at it. So if you want to come over here, check out my page. Check out what I just posted. We stay on point over here. All right, 2 killers that would tear you up and will leave you in the backyard. You be some fertilizer. Be some fertilizer for my cantaloupes and cucumbers I'm growing back there. So don't try it. Labrina, the red team. Okay, people are doing great things, and not all kids are doing great stuff like that. Let's start hyping up these kids doing positive things for real though. Let's start hyping up these kids that's doing the good things. And see, you hear him? You hear that killer? Keep playing, bro. I'm telling y'all, keep playing. It ain't no joke over here. Ain't no joke over here. Calm down, killer. Okay, it's just a family walking. See, I gotta tell him to calm down. It's just a family walking their dog, walking they kids. He ready to attack. Come over here and play. I ain't gonna let him off of it either. Oh, a garden bunny. Oh, hey, you got some man, save the rabbit manure for me because I use that for my fertilizer too. You know, I make a tea and everything. You know what I'm saying? I make a tea and all that. So if you got some rabbit manure, save it for me, bro. I'll buy from you. If y'all don't know what a rabbit tea is, you get some rabbit manure, you put it in like a little jug, you put some water, you let it sit. You know what I'm saying? You shake it a little bit every week or something like that, and you just let it kind of build the minerals and let it break down. And then you just fertilize your garden with it. You know what I'm saying? You put it in a little thing and some good minerals and stuff for your thing, for your garden and stuff. I think I might go out there and do it. It's time to fertilize them today. So after I cut the grass, I'm gonna fertilize it. Do my thing for real though. Keep doing what, and good seeing you too, my brother. Shout out to your son. Your son is doing some amazing things, Kevin Miller. And much respect. I hope the brother keep doing the amazing things and inspire friends in his age group to do things too. And that's all it takes. All it takes is for one of your homies to be doing something amazing, and then he might inspire some other people. So shout out to you, Kevin Miller. Keep doing your thing. Keep speaking to the kids. It was good seeing you at the event at Magnolia. He brought his son out there. And, so like I said, if y'all want to get to if y'all want somebody positive, talk to your kids, get to Kevin. Kevin Miller is one of the guys too. So shout out to him. Keep doing your thing, my brother. She's a Blue Devil now. Okay. It's probably only 3% of the kids that are doing bad things. The other 97% are doing the other thing. Yeah, the other 97% is just chilling. They don't got time for all that crazy stuff, bro. But like I say, we're force fed negativity and all that. So that's why I don't really want that on my timeline, my algorithm. It's gardening, golf, podcasting, Dallas Cowboys stuff. That's about it. That's about it. Like I say, next week we have the city manager. He coming on. He gonna be talking about some stuff, man. He's talking about growing the city. I seen a post he made. He said he want to grow the city. 10K. He trying to put another 10K out here. So we gonna see how he gonna make that happen. It's gonna be a dope show. If you're involved in anything as far as the city wise, you should tap into that show or whatever. The week after that, I have Cedric Sullivan. He has his own restaurant, Sullivan's Barbecue. Some of the best barbecue I ever had. Some of the best food, the meatloaf, the ribs, everything he cook is good. everything he's cooked. Watch his food. I mean, watch his page, watch his content. His food is incredible. The videos he posts is incredible. He loves what he does. So we're gonna have Ced on the show on June the 19th. That only makes sense to have him on June 19th. So we're gonna talk about that. And then June the 20. Hold on, dog. Hold on, Woody. June 26th, we got Boma Foodie. We got Boma Foodie on the show, June 26th. Y'all don't know who Boma Foodie is. He's a critic. He's a food critic out here. He's doing his thing. Chris Boone, yes. Chris Boone is next week. But Boma Foodie, you know, he does his food reviews and stuff. He's coming on June the 26th. You know, so y'all tap into that. And we got Mr. Tintin. He does like the music orchestra and all that type of stuff. He's coming July the 3rd. We got my boy Shane Ferguson. Check out my boy Shane Ferguson. My boy Shane Ferguson is coming July the 10th. Now, Shane Ferguson put out a video. He's from Vidor. He put out a video saying that, you know, how Vidor's trying to overcome, you know, the stereotype. And he had made a challenge, like if any black person come out there to Vidor, he'll show you around and he'll let you know. I mean, it'll let you know that the people out there are some good people. I don't know if anybody went to do that challenge, but, you know, that's what he's saying. And he's just a good guy, dog. You know what I'm saying? He rap, he do everything. You know what I'm saying? He does everything. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. Check out his page, man. You know, Shane Ferguson, man. So he's going to come July the 10th and then all the way, you know, July to 14th after that. This is going to be a short week for me. We got the BISD superintendent. She say, nah. We got the BISD superintendent. She is coming on July the 14th. And then I'm just going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? As far as the guest lineup. You know, it's booked up till August. You know, I try to hit people up like a couple of months in advance or whatever. And then I just kind of refresh them and stuff and let them know, you know, as far as how everything's going, how everything's looking and stuff. So I like to just keep it on par. So, like I said, July the 24th. Well, July, I'll just put out the rest as far as like as August going. I think I got Mike Getz. Gonna be coming on one of those days, probably, or early August. But I got a lot of people coming on or whatever. So Labrina, she's supposed to came on the show. She's writing a book. She's doing her thing. So we'll probably make that happen too, summer, fall, or whatever. But we'll see what's up. Okay. Yeah, he's curious to see Chris Boone's vision. Yeah, me too. I think he's been in the game for a long time, so we'll see what's up. I went to Vidor. Like, I mean, I always pass through Vidor, but I actually stopped in Vidor twice in my life. Twice in my life, I stopped in Vidor. One was to go to Whataburger to bring a shirt to somebody, a friend. I sold her a shirt. That's my first time ever stopping in Vidor. Like, you know, like if you're going from Beaumont, you don't really have a reason to stop in Vidor because it's like right there. So, I mean, if you gas and everything, you go get it right here in Beaumont. If you're going towards Louisiana, you're just gonna get it from Beaumont. It's just no reason to stop. Vidor's right there. But I stopped out there and it was weird. I was like, damn, this is my first time being in Vidor and just stopping at a street light and shit. I'm just thinking like, as white people looking at me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, as white people looking at me saying, wow, look at that black guy at the right. I didn't know. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Shane, he will break it down to us and he's gonna rid that stereotype of Vidor. The second time I had to get some gas. What I was doing? I don't know why I stopped and got some gas to do something. I don't know what the hell the second time I was going for. But yeah, maybe they need to do that. Maybe they need to just change the name. Just vote and change the name. From Vidor to from Vidor to something. I don't know, man. They did have a billboard that said something about like we love black people, which is kind of weird. I don't know who came up. I think they had it in Vidor and they had it in Lumberton, which is really weird that you would see a sign saying something like we love black people. Like, why would you have to put a billboard out? Right then, right there, I'll be like, honey, something's not right here. I would think I would be in an episode of that show, TV show From. Like, we're going to come in this town and we're going to keep trying to leave and we're going to keep coming back into this town. It's going to be like a loop. from like if y'all seen the show From, then you know what I'm talking about. Like when people first come into the town, they try to leave, don't know what the hell's going on, and then they finally tell them like, "Look, we stuck here. You just stuck too." So that's how I would feel if I seen that billboard. Like, fuck, I knew it was gonna happen to us. But anyway, man, I had to finish doing my yard. I got to finish doing the yard. I think I gotta go get some dirt. Um, and what else I gotta do, bro? I gotta do a lot of stuff, man. But anyway, like I said, next Friday, y'all tap into the show, man. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting your boy. Also, we got the Southeast Texas Visionary Awards that's coming in August. That is a dope event too, man. The people that put that on, man, some good people. So you got the Southeast Texas Visionary Awards in August. Also, check out the a nonprofit is called Pop Site. With mental awareness, man. Like we try to help people get you know what I'm saying, help mental health and pay for therapy. So check out Pop Site, man. It's a great foundation. I mean, nonprofit foundation, doing incredible things, incredible work. So get into it, man. Like I think mental health is very important. Therapy is very important, and a lot of people feel that they can't pay for it. So this nonprofit helps with that, as far as getting people like the mental help and therapy that they need. So get in tune. And oh yeah, yeah, we always working, my brother. We stay working, brother. Oh, I forgot. South End Day, Juneteenth. What else? Nah, I just like you got South End Day, Juneteenth. You got the Juneteenth coming up, and then you got the South End Day, June the 20th. So Rose Gold, don't say I didn't shout y'all out. I'm just giving you the little energy you did when you shot it out the mouth. I know it didn't feel good coming out your mouth. But yeah, y'all have a great day, man. I think it's supposed to rain. So take care of your business. Get your comfort movies ready. Get your book ready. And just chill out, man. Just have a positive day. Hold on, let's see. Well, my bad. Hold on. I need some nurses to be at the 10th at South End Day. Any nurses interested, tap in with me. All right. So if y'all know any nurses out there, tell them to hit up Jacoby Dumas, Jacoby Rose Gold. He needs some nurses. I get can a CNA does a CNA qualify as a nurse? CNAs, LVNs, RNs, and all that. Yeah, I still golf. What you talking about? He said, am I still golfing? I'm not golfing today, but yeah, that's what I do, dog. I golf, I podcast, and I get money. And I get money. Oh, I think I'm working on a book too. Hold on, man. I think I'm working on a book. I'm serious thinking about working on a book, bro. I'm gonna call that up. I'm gonna call that thing the gold sheet. I'm gonna call it the. I'm not gonna say too much. So I'm gonna call it the gold sheep. I got my reason to call it the gold sheep, not the black sheep. I'm gonna call that thing the gold sheep because we just transcended past the black sheep. That's when the black sheep, you know, what I'm saying, do his thing and transcend to get out of that and turn to the gold sheep. I ain't gonna say all that. If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you did it. But I'm gonna call it the life of a gold sheep. Give me the clubs, and they ever gave me a time. I'm not giving you no club. I gave you some clubs. I'm finna get out of here, bro, because it's too much. I gave you some clubs. You didn't do it. You didn't do what you need to do with those clubs that I did give you. I'm not giving you no clubs or nothing. Go get your own clubs, and then that'll let me know how serious you is. All right. Yep. Get to writing. I don't even know where to start. So I'm just gonna start researching TikTok videos and YouTube videos how to start to write a book. All right. I don't know how to write a book. But the name is I already got the name, Life of a Gold Sheep. And I'm gonna get me some sheeps. I'm gonna try to find me some gold sheeps. All right, I gotta go, man. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all be blessed. Next Friday, Chris Boone, Beaumont City manager, he's coming on. Juneteenth, Cedric Sullivan. Y'all tap in. Subscribe to the YouTube page, please, bruh. So subscribe to the YouTube page, man. All right, tap into that. Oh, and also I got the Successful Introvert. That's my solo podcast shows, my solo episodes with the clips. My clips that I be posting solo or whatever. Successful Introvert, that's my little solo thing. So if y'all go to my YouTube page, the Successful Introvert, that's the solo clips, and that's the whole shows for that. But I gotta go. All right, let me finish doing what I'm doing. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed out there. Do not let the opinions of others distract you from what you're doing. It's all love.